Hello, this is Fire, and this stream I am planning to do a quick Maighir run against Whiteflame Golem. I'm doing this as a stream, even though I don't think anybody's going to show up to watch, because I don't really have a schedule for these. I just do them when I feel like it. But the reason I am streaming is because, as I've mentioned, I think in previous streams, my actual video backlog is absurdly long. I'm already releasing 3 videos a day now that I've got the Vortex guide that is running, and so I wanted to I don't want to put even more regular videos, and you know, streams are something different. Anyway, so I think I may choose not to buy anything from the market for this, just because I want to ideally have, like, I'm using level 10 Maighir, so I've already got advantages there, but I don't want to go too overboard. Goal is to try and do relatively straightforward deck and see if I can make some stuff happen. So, plan here is hybrid drill. So if you're not familiar with hybrid mode, the way it works is if you have a deck, but you have no card pool, then you will get random card rewards. Sorry, you will get random card rewards like during quick play. You'll get random upgrades, and it's not random upgrades. You get an extra upgrade, and extra reroll. So you start, you choose your starting deck, but aside from that, it's just a normal quick play run, which is generally pretty good. So, starting deck, we have 2 copies of Focus, 1 copy of Resolute Focus, 2 copies of Aid, 2 copies of Assault Command. Those are kind of the core here of our plan, and then everything else is just support. This deck was built for fighting idols, so it has probably more firepower than is necessary. Like, we probably don't need the Reforge. Or it's built for fighting depth 4 as well, and the Whiteflame Golem quest is only depth 3, which is relevant because Reforge is mostly useful for the fact that it lets you get rid of junk that is created by enemies on depth 4 or by idols. And either of those are super relevant here. But anyway, Brightest Flame, replay. And if you are looking at your own copy of the game and you don't have this replay button, the reason why is you have to have completed all of the quests before you can replay them. So, hybrid drill. So, going back a moment, we get this warning, incomplete pool. You will get this even if you have like 20 out of 40 cards in the pool, but you are only actually playing hybrid mode if you have flat out an empty card pool. Like I said, I'm not going to find anything with bounty. We could actually invoke things in the shrine. That's the thing you can do in when replaying quests, but I'm not going to. So for Whiteflame Golem, there is the actual Whiteflame Golem fight is here. The other areas are less important. Here, I want to go... Actually, I say they're less important. Area 2, we really are hoping to roll the 2 in 3 chance that Dama Broodmother shows up, because Protect the Brood is super, super useful. Aside from that, doesn't matter a ton. Battery Ramparts, we would basically be looking for Swarm Calling, and that's the only really valuable card there. Mushroom Forest has the very powerful mid-boss cards in... you can get Mana Font, you can get Mystic Renewal, and both of those are very good. So I generally will tend to prefer Forest. But it's kind of a toss-up for this deck. So anyway, it's got distracted by. So this is, I don't think, a huge deal. We aren't fighting. So I would need to take this. I would really want to have this if I was fighting against those jerks. Giant Lord Blossoms, or if I was pathing into, if I was fighting like Cruelty, but I'm not. It would still be good against these fights, but I think we're fine regardless, and the extra shield gain tends to be very good with Trill, and the extra max health can be nice because Maighir is fairly fragile. So we can go either direction here. Evasion cards are good against Whiteflame Golem, so I'm probably going to just do that. I wouldn't hate having Starling Incantation. Arcane Evolution is fine. Probably not crucial, but it would be nice for the boss fight we're going against. So, this deck is fairly straightforward. Like I said, we are doing Trill things. And that means that Trill is just going to murder our problems. Like, this fight is now over. I just have to end the turn. Yeah, I'll take an Arcane Ablution. Shadowbone Manifest Shadow is also okay. Do I need Arcane Ablution for this area? It would be nice for this fight. It's not going to be useful in other fights. I think Manifest Shadows may actually... I'm not going to get too cocky. Arcane Ablution may not do a ton for us, but I think I would rather just have it and not need it than not have it. So, obviously, Trill is a little fragile, but it's mostly fine. So another thing is Toxic Cloud is helpful because putting a bunch of debuffs on the enemy means that it will take extra damage from arcane detonations because we have the level 7 Maighir passive. None of this is super useful. Hardened Shell is okay. We can just cut it. It has retain, so it's not that bad to just sit on it. It's actually not terrible to hold that until Whiteflame Golem. May give us a little bit of extra safety net. It's also good into this fight specifically, which is fun. Gonna get some extra shield here. So I want to make sure Trill doesn't just die. Yeah, you can see there 18 damage arcane detonation. And that's the fight. Yeah, just take a mana dance. That evasion is good. Extra evade chance is fine. And then we cut. Yeah, I don't think we need the hardened shell. Alright. So, this event, just go ahead and get the Whiteflame Pet. It doesn't do a ton for us, but I mean, we can't just let it die. Kind of a heartless monster, I think. Feels a little weird not having pocket sand or pocket shield here because I often am running pocket cards, but I decided I didn't really have space in this particular list for them. That'll work. You're dead. You're effectively dead. Bye. We do get a card reward here. Now I will take a Manifest Shadows, I think. Alright. We can give the card to consume. Let me just give it the... That's a bit risky, but I think we can do it. So yeah, the main advantage here to the Manifest Shadows is that it gives us all these debuffs to work with, which gets us big damage. There's 40 damage detonation there. Wildstorm is doing not much of interest. And this guy isn't even doing AoE stuff, so like Trill's completely safe. Easy fight. This is just vanilla depth 4 or depth 3, so it's going to be basically a cakewalk until we get to the end. Divine Wind isn't bad. Mystic Renewal is just so good though. None of this super matters. I'll take that, I guess. I can't upgrade that yet. I can't afford it. I think we upgrade the aids first. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just cut the Manifest Shadow. I don't really need it. Honestly, I don't really need the Arcane Ablution. I think we're winning fast enough. So the reason that we upgrade the aids first is that aid does an extra trigger every time, which is just so valuable. It's just so value. That's how words work, right? In my head I had mana for this, although it doesn't matter. Guess I can't really pause the stream, but so none of these matter. I could spin a reroll here, spin the reroll that we just got, and get Shocking Grasp, which seems okay. I think I like it more than the other options here. And I don't really care about... I would take an Arcane Aegis, I guess. Oh, right, that's going to use up the shock. Whoop. Take a bit of damage here. Fortunately, we end up healing back off of the leech. We're not just doing that first. Alright. Back to full health. Mana Ritual is fine. It's not really. We don't have any. We only have the one spell, but. Alright, we just have a base 10% evade chance. That's how we evaded both of them. Alright, this actually does work out. Actually went basically as well as could have possibly imagined for the mana ritual. Not complaining. As always, distracted by Discord. We have an extra turn, you know, in case that mattered. Sure. I just got that. This is incredible on Maighir. I have to remember that we are planning to fight Whiteflame Golem and I need to be prepping accordingly. But alright, unfortunately this doesn't quite kill. We're not poisoned. This is where having that one thing would have been nice, but okay. I think I do want shield here. And then I think we made up cutting Manifest Shatter just because I don't know that I can afford it. Although I think Assigned Torment is the priority cut there. You take some damage here, which is unfortunate, but don't take any more damage there. And that'll be the run. And yeah, we get 20 damage. Just that extra 10 damage on every detonation is so incredibly good. I don't really want the other thing here, although I guess it's not the worst. It's just 1 mana for 12 shield. I guess I take it. Our upgrades are, I think, the creative outburst or the assault commands. The cut is assisted torment. We're gonna upgrade because like these are better mana, which I think we just go halvesies. We could do one of each. Get the others next opportunity. And then we did get lucky. We will be able to get Protect the Road, which is going to be very good for us. So, run is going exactly according to plan. Yeah, that was half of its health in one go. That helps a lot. That's always good. Should have considered maybe taking the shield, because that could have been helpful, but... I guess I could just do this. You're dead. Don't care about you're up too. Just chewing through problems. Elemental Chitter is okay. So is Glacial Bulwark. We'll just take the Elemental Chitter. Chance of freeze is so good. Doing this seems pretty good. So we are now fatigued, which makes me not necessarily want to do that. Especially because we are currently holding enough whatever to get through. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we just get treasures. And then, not that we need to do anything, just Phil just has this. Each can never go off if the enemies never get a turn. These are all very bad for us. Yeah, take it and cut it. Hey, there we go. That's what we love to see. This turn could theoretically be a problem. I think we pitched those. I think I'm going to be able to take a frenzy turn where we aren't affected by fatigue, so. Yeah, just end turn here. You're going to have to start dealing with these trash cards, but not for too long, because that's a nuisance. Looks like we are taking some damage here. But that's not quite going to be lethal. And then we will get lethal this turn. Bye. Okay, we take the Protect the Brood. It helps keep us alive, it helps keep Troll alive. Honestly, more shield gained. We are going to cut the Infected Strike because it's beyond useless. We're going to upgrade Assault Command and kind of just want the extra mana from that. Still have a lot of stuff we kind of want to get rid of. Ended up taking like a lot of fights, which is not usually my preference, but that's where we ended up. Could go over here and get Fragile Focus, which I don't hate, but I also just kind of like just going event to event. Let's go. I would take an ice card. I can priest drill, but I think that's okay. Getting a decent amount of leech healing out, finally. Starting to fatigue, which is unfortunate, but manageable. So that will protect control from getting frozen. And unfortunately can't play that, but getting so much damage from Trill. Got him. I don't think we need that. I'll just take that. So this one, it's the cracks are the indication that it's purple. I can, if you're watching this and you don't know how to navigate that one, leave a comment and I'll link the. I'll share a link to the guide that I put together for how to tell which one is which. Seems like a good place to end turn. God, these guys are so fragile on depth 1. Or depth 3, rather. Easy. Yeah, I like Arcane Surge. It's not even necessarily that valuable to us, but we have other cards that are less valuable that we want to cut, so. Is that less valuable to us than Darkened Visions? Yeah, I think so. So upgrade that. We're going to want that for Whiteflame Golem. Upgrade. We don't really need to upgrade that. Oh, Mana Ritual was the card I was going to cut and I just forgot. I like having the extra turn of week and having that be cheaper. It can be nice. So Whiteflame Golem is here. So easy enough to get there. Access to Hidden would be nice. Very good. We did obviously high roll this run a little bit because we got the Arcane Grimoire, but that's just speeding this up. It's not really affecting things overall. Dead of Night's great. That I don't think we need, and I think the extra shield gain every turn is more valuable. Having this in reserve is probably better than the powerful on shuffle because we don't really care about that. I should see if I can upgrade. I should upgrade Mystic, whatever the card. What do stuff? I should upgrade it after we do. When I get a chance. I'm going to do that. Maybe we just go extra turn. As usual, what we really want to do is just make Trill go burr. I should have done that first. Alright. Gets the treasure. We can spend doing that. Didn't quite get us another treasure, but this will. And we had evasion, and we were hidden, so we were super, super safe. Right. Oh, I should have done that. I was assuming that we were going to get the kill, which we did indeed. Nice thing with nobody here is I don't have to feel bad about being a relatively short stream. I could have maybe taken the mana, but turn gunk is good. We can go ahead and cut a card. Get rid of Mana Ritual. Probably cut the Arcane Visions. Alright. Okay. So this ends up being a little awkward because of just how the stuff shakes out, but so we now get cursed, which we don't have a way to deal with. We don't have a way to deal with on Trail, which would be a concern, but it's not. I really like some mana here. Absolutely no dice. So the problem here is that, actually no, there is no problem because we're guaranteed to get the stuff we need here. Honestly, I don't think we need that. Yep, that'll be the fight. This is a little risky, but we kind of need the mana. This is good. Upgrades are... So, the cut is... I think Elemental Chitter is a little so-so. I think Arcane Visions we can't quite afford. Upgrades. Mystic Renewal Plus is so good. That makes us a little bit safer, which is probably what I want to do. Yeah. Okay, I think we should be good to go. So we have to take this note, of course. And we're fighting the Whiteflame Idol. So yeah, it starts out hitting pretty hard, which can be a concern. That's good to see. So obviously the Whiteflame triggers are a little annoying, but we got rid of them, which puts us in an okay spot. Now Whiteflame Idol doesn't have that much it can do that's really that big of a nuisance to us. It's going to try and set us on fire and then trigger the fire, but we are too pure for it to succeed at that. So, and it's frozen. Doesn't even get a chance. And then it explodes. Right. Now we get multiple extra turns. I think I have to do this. Just because I don't know that I could afford to play multiple assault commands here. Because the shield on Trickster's shield is relatively low at this point. Alright, we get to get rid of that. And now we're safe to do that. Every troll action is now worth like 60 damage or something. Oh, well, the fortress reduces it, but we can get rid of the fortress, which is going to offset that. And yeah, we're getting more than 60 damage out of each troll activation. This means we are now going to be set on fire, but we don't really care a ton. Just kidding, no we're not. And so, because we're getting so much damage out of every time we play an A, that means the 8s are worth like 60, 80 damage, something like that. Which is just such a ludicrous quantity. For the low cost of, you know. Because one of the things to note is, like, not only we're taking powerful on Trill just naturally gets stronger every time. Let's just save a bunch of mana for next one. Trill just naturally gets stronger each time he activates. Alright. Also, that shock is really good because it's even more damage control. Whiteflame Golem tries to do another thing, tries to heal up one last time when it gets under 100 HP or so, but we didn't give it a chance. Because we didn't need to give it a chance. And we didn't want to give it a chance. Whiteflame Breath is okay. Heals ally, gives shield to allies, heals us, deals some damage, that's all fine. Get to harvest the core, we get to continue, and that is Whiteflame Golem quest done. So we just have to end the run and we are good to go. Alright, it would be funny if we died here, but it's not going to happen. Obviously, this is a lot of incoming damage, but... Oh, I guess this doesn't actually help us the way that I was hoping it would, because we still have one more frenzy turn to go. I'll get somewhere though. Yeah, it turns out extra turns are pretty good. Like, I could even be playing out the shovels at this point, honestly. Goodbye. No, no, no. Well, no. Just give us an extra hidden, which could be good. We're fighting Bay later. Honestly, we can probably do that. I think we need the evasion. Yeah. Of course, technically a problem, but... We could actually take some serious damage here, I realize, but... That helps. Right, so we're not really taking damage here. Alright, so this is the turn that kills it. That could kill us because it is, they have a bunch of burn, which is a nuisance. It's a nuisance, and evasion doesn't help us. But by getting us down to just one of them, and all the shield that we get from the green gem, we are going to be fine. It's just going to, like, if we do we take some damage or no damage? And so it was no damage. And we heal back from the leeches. All right. Thank you for coming with me to the tensest fight in the run, or the tensest turn in the run, which was the last turn, where there was a legitimate danger, real chance of things going wrong. But then it turned out everything was fine. It's a real relief to me, let me tell you. Okay. The other card here is, yeah, Evasion's enemy is cursed. Absolutely, we'll take that. People cut. Honestly, I don't know that we need the Shocking Grasp. It's not bad, but I don't think we need it. It's gone. Yeah, we'll take another upgrade, sure. Extra evasion. Honestly, I could also cut the Resolute Focus, most likely. So I said that was the most intense turn of the run. This turn is the one that is most likely to actually deal damage to us, but we also don't fully care. And also we have plenty of shield here, so it looks like we're going to be fine. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of damage here, but it could be a lot worse. Oh, just kidding, we're not going to take any damage. And we're going to get a bounty complete. Just that, I think. Just get all the mana. Now we do that. It's looking like this is indeed going to be a stream where nobody shows up, but that's okay. You, dear viewer, are watching after the fact, and that's also fine. Like, I recorded this mostly to have it out, not because I specifically cared about anybody watching it as it happened. Yeah, we could do that. Should have done that in the other orders, we could have healed immediately, but... yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. And that's the run. Nice and simple and straightforward. So, I didn't get any screenshots of the actual Whiteflame Golem fight, but that's okay. Because I can just gonna link the stream in the on the channel. So yeah, that is it's Maighir Trill doing Maighir Trill things. And honestly, you can take this list to depth 4 and it'll do pretty good work. It may struggle against items a little bit, especially if you don't do a good job of pathing. But the core here just outputs so much damage so quickly that it just kind of shreds fights, which is really nice. So that's going to be it for this time. I will see you next time. Until then, toodles. Oh wait, actually I should finish the quest. Because I can do that. Complete quest. That doesn't get us anything, but I had to do it. Now for real, toodles.